Hey guys, so I know I don't usually do this style of video. I wasn't going to, but knowing how big this was, you know what? Why not? So, the Die of Death trailer came out 4 days ago. Oof, sorry for just leaving you guys in the dust. I am very excited, as most people are. As much as I still make content with just the main version that's out right now, this will change the game a lot, and I'm very excited, as I did say. I'm definitely going to be playing it and making a video on it the day it comes out. I will definitely push myself to get it out the same day, but outside of that, I know I don't normally do this kind of style, but yeah, I'm essentially going to be reacting to it, and my thoughts will be in the video, but I do have some stuff to say at the end after that. It's not too much though. So yeah, this is going to be quite the video. Grab a snack, maybe a drink. Hopefully you stay if you have gotten this far. Comment about it. I don't I don't really know. But yeah, I guess without the way, let's properly get into it.
Also, like and subscribe before the video starts. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I know I'm a bit late to this. I don't really know. It came out like a couple days ago, but I am here to react to the brand new Die of Death trailer update that we got, which I'm excited for, but yeah, I haven't really seen the video besides maybe like a couple snip clips of like analysis, I guess I can say. So yeah, I will warn you though, I will pause to like explain stuff, and then after I may go back in the video just to show stuff off or just like kind of like give my thoughts on it. So yeah, so this will definitely be probably quite the video, but yeah, without the way, I guess let's actually get into it, and yeah. Right off the bat, I'm curious in case this is just like some kind of like trailer design, or if that's gonna be the brand new loading screen when you load into the game. Hear that? I will say, real quick, hang on. Yeah, just this. This seems confusing to me. Obviously, it's like I can see it's hot potato, but I don't know how well this is gonna work. I feel like this will just look weird, personally. This I do like as just like a waiting thing. Oh my god, that's so shaky. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I just realized. Daze killer with flashlight. Block any... Wait a minute. Whoa, wait, there's a flashlight? Maybe that's a game mode. I don't know. Yeah, that was cool. I will say this. I will pause this because I do play Harken. This caught my attention. Because, you got your normal, stab? First that was normally swing, and then repress, but then you got agitation, different photo, and enrage. Now I'm curious if now you can switch them, or you still have to, like, get the amount and you have the ability to switch or not. I do like that as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, Harken clip here. Seems like there's a new shield icon. And it's like floating shields. This right here, though, it seems like this is agitation. But I am wait a minute. I know I'm getting sidetracked here. I just noticed this. 300? Excuse me? So you can hold rage until you want to use it and you have like a 300 thing, but this may act either like the same thing as the normal ability, or possibly it may essentially be like a short wall like how John Doe has, except his is longer. Definitely. This also I will find. I do find this thing. Remote. Oh. And then I did see this. I really am excited for this because at first, like, I'm not surprised knowing how much like the game is enjoyed. July 11th, that is not too far. Like, I believe by the time I'm recording this, that is like 10 days away, like a week and a half. As much as that's a week and a half, that's less than 2 weeks, like less than a month, obviously, but that is really good. Oh. Okay, so yeah, from when I kind of paused just to stop, I really like how this looks. The game completely changes. Like, for example, if we go here, this is not the Die of Death I know. Like, either this is like a Die Nation round or something, but this is a whole different map compared to what it was before. Like, not to mention of this too, like, you can tell things are way bigger. It looks like it's an office, but also like still looks like the normal HQ. And I like how things look way better. Like, as much as the other way looked still decent, this looks way cleaner. Okay, hang on. I know it's like bad quality there, but look at this. This looks really smooth. Like, they really worked on the details, and like a custom box, which technically, I will say this. Obviously, I know that different skins for Artful do have different boxes, but still. But just going through, this also looks really interesting because it's a new map. But even if like this is a really cool change for this seems like it's a really cool change to Evil Scary. Sorry, I couldn't think about the words. Because normally he wasn't that bad, but if you guys didn't see on the first, I believe the first reveal trailer, he can charge, but then he can fly, but then he could juke you. So when he's flying, he essentially jukes you, and then he goes in, which is absolutely insane. Now, I don't know if that's just for now I don't know if that's just for flying, but that is still wild to me. And then just the rest of this, like, there's this clip. I have a bad feeling about this, but not because it doesn't look cool. Like, it does. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it doesn't sit with me. Hot potato, like, it looks good and all, but it doesn't seem right in my head. Honestly, I don't know if that's just me. Like, like, obviously, as I said, it looks good, but still. And then this, like, essentially, like, a game you can play while you're waiting for the round, perhaps, which I think that is what it is. Yeah, Lobby Arcade. Like, this looks really good. I don't know if there's any others, but hopefully there's, like, a badge for getting to, like, a different night, like how there is for FNAF, or just beating without getting killed, like, once. Maybe if you die and you go back, you beat it once or something. I don't know. I just was trying to figure it out. Yeah, but still, like, this also seems interesting. Like, I don't know. This seems like just um a gunslinger, I guess I can say, but with new abilities, and it's just like a death match. But this as well, I will say this. Sorry for pausing, even though I said I would. Um, this looks interesting. Drop kick the killer with your dash. So apparently you can drop kick, which is interesting, but there is also shoot. Now note that the only shooting ability is revolver. But if you look here, that is a full-on shotgun. And if you look at the frames on that, that looks frame 1. They took off the shotgun so fast. But even if also this as well, there's a there's a flashlight now, which essentially seems like it'll work the same as in Dead by Daylight, if you guys don't know, which it just blurs the killer's vision, but still, like, genuinely, like, and then this is like very shaky. Maybe it's like a map hazard or something, which they definitely have to do something about. But then this was just announced beforehand, and then this also, as I said before, this is interesting because it seems like this is a one bounce map. No, this is a one bounce match, and like the map is also good. The abilities. Now, I want to skip forward here just to kind of show off something that was eye-catching to me, but not this. I'm just letting this play through here. Hang on. Like, there's lore and all that. Like, as I said, new ability, new spawn protection, which looks great. Like, this looks really cool. This clip specifically. So, as you see, Harkin is enraged. And you have Revolver and Punch. Obviously, that. But then you have this. Harkin grabbed the civilian. Now, note that Harkin can't do that normally, besides just javel and, like, bringing them towards you. So this is essentially a move that works like Gashing Wound from Forsaken, except it's only when possibly you're enraged, which would make sense because technically speaking, two different states, two different abilities, but maybe like one different one to replace another. Since you can't use Immobilize after you go enraged, it would make sense to give her another ability, even though it would maybe use up like a certain amount of noise. But I like the animation as well, which I just want to play back. Essentially, what I see is pulls out her javel, swings forward, catches, and proceeds to like I was about to say backhand, but like swing at like their face 3 times, 4, sorry, and then maybe throw them down, and then they get like pushed back, like how it is with a slasher. But they may, just a theory, they may get stomped and then pushed back, which could be also interesting. But I feel like that's a bit too much, honestly. And then you just have this with the pie that was revealed. And then, like, new animation as well. I will say this, new animation for when you're hurt. And, like, this also looks better. And it actually shows your evilness there. You did not see. New Shopkeeper also looks very interesting, I will say this. And then, it seems like this is just a new map. Maybe this is like a maybe this is a private server thing. There is also this that they showcased, which was interesting. But still, outside of this, one more thing I do want to point out though, as much as I've said a lot, sorry for yapping, even though I am giving my opinion on this. This. Now, this may actually be, now that I said the whole private server thing, this may be a private server thing, but like, yeah, private server. Tasks. Now note that, technically speaking, one game I know that has tasks. A game with evil, I'm shouting you out because I like that game. I play it. A game with evil has tasks where like you have to use your abilities. This is essentially just the same thing but with your abilities. It looks great, and like as you see here, it's block any attack near a teammate and then buff teammates with adrenaline, which it seems like adrenaline now, instead of being just like the selfish like run away ability, it seems like it helps others and maybe speeds them up if you're nearby them when you use it. And then just the flashlight, but then the drop kick with your dash. And if you can't see here, maybe hang on, let me see if okay. Buff your teammates with bugle, which does make sense. But still, so they essentially also just this as well. It looks great, but I'm curious. It seems like there is no tasks for the killer. But even if, like, it looks absolutely great. Wait. Oh wait, there's titles you could do on your thing. That is actually really interesting. I just realized that. But still, like outside of that, like there is a lot of stuff showed off here. Throw pie, punch killer, which is just the pie was introduced, but they also showed off a shotgun ability, um, possibly the new. Well, no, they didn't show off dash, but they did kind of hint at it in terms of with the description. But still, like this genuinely looks amazing. It is gonna be the comeback of the century. As much as the Adra update's also really eye-catching, you have to realize Die of Death is one of those games that hasn't updated in months. And knowing that it's finally getting an update, but it's reshaping the game to be this, that is a way different 180 from the normal one, which looks absolutely great. So do I like it? Yes, I absolutely love it, and I'm not saying that just to glaze like Die of Death, knowing that I play it and I like the game. I'm saying that because genuinely, it is turning out to be one of the best, possibly will be after this, for the time being, one of the best ASINs you could play until another one comes out, or maybe the Azure update comes out and it keeps the game alive for like a month, maybe 2 weeks, and then it gets stale again. But still, besides from that whole thing, yeah, I absolutely love it. The new lobby does not look like it really changed, but obviously there's a new shopkeeper. Like this looks interesting, and just the rest of this looks really great. I'm gonna be really excited for knowing how they're changing Harkin, with possibly a spike wall ability, a revamp to one of her abilities when she's enraged, and just something else. It looks absolutely great. Now, one thing I will say also is that lore-wise, it looks very interesting. The soundtrack. It is good, obviously, don't get me wrong. I'm worrying if they're going to replace it. And honestly, I'm probably going to make a short about this, just so this gets out easier, or just whatever. If you see this Saucify, which you probably won't, can you, probably others want it, can you have a setting in the settings that can essentially switch the soundtrack to the old one? Genuinely, this would be absolutely great to have. Now, obviously, you don't have to in case people like it, but for example, maybe if they're changing up one bounce, or maybe just the normal LMS, depending on if the time is changing or not, they which honestly probably won't, but if they do, they may remove the old one. But if they don't, genuinely, I will say this: have there be a toggle, and you have my attention, because there's some soundtracks that are really good in the old one, and it would be a bummer if they were just scrapped. So yeah, but still, besides from that whole thing, as I said, I'm really excited for this. It looks amazing. 10 out of 10. I have a couple worries, mainly just for the soundtrack and maybe how long the game will last. after the update in terms of attention wise, but this will probably keep people here for a really long time. So yeah, I really like it, and I give me your thoughts and feelings about it, and if you think it's going to be absolutely peak cinema. Wow, that was a lot to take in, and a lot. Sorry for how long that was, but yeah, a lot was shown off. Like Harkin rework, which I'm most excited for since I mainly use Harkin, new abilities, like new customization, a bunch of stuff, and I had some worries, but I genuinely do have a good feeling about this. Will it revive the game? I don't think it's in a bad state already, but with how much hackers I've seen in it, even if it's just animation hackers, it's getting bad to a point where it would need help just before it like dies out, or at least gets ruined, I guess I can say. So there's that. But still, even if like I will definitely be, as I did say, if you watch that part, I will definitely be making a video the first day it comes out and just around those days that it's around. But still, besides from that, tell me your thoughts and feelings about it, because I am very excited. A couple things are weird, like the hot potato mode and like just in general with how some things may look, but I genuinely have a good feeling about it, and most people do too, so there's that. Now, something I should say, which I'm sorry I didn't say earlier, obviously this is my opinion, and you know, you can have your own, but even if, just know what you want to know and just think what you want to think. Obviously, that's just what I think. Tell me your thoughts about it down below. I know I don't normally do this kind of style of video, but if you want to see me do it more, or just in general, just if you want to see it more, even if it's for like a small update, or like, I don't know, with how people like do it with drama, or just something like related, or just whatever. Obviously I'm not a drama I'm not a drama channel, but still I'm keeping that in. But yeah, so yeah, like and subscribe, comment your feelings about this, and if you like this style, or just about the update. But even if, yeah, if you stayed till the end, thank you. Make sure you leave a like, and comment like apples. I don't know, it's just a random word I thought of off the top of my head, if you actually watched till the end. I doubt you did, or at least I have a small feeling that's not the case, but if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. But yeah, but without the way, as I said, like and subscribe, and leave a like. But yeah, have a good day, and yeah, I guess see you on my next video, or until the update comes out.